spend a little time, take a look and see what's going on with the product managers on the team. See if anybody's around. Oh wait, hey, here's Jeff. Hey Jeff, how you doing, man?
Dave, how's it going? Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you too.
Thanks.
Hey, what you doing there?
Oh, I'm just browsing through one of my favorite books, the SMS Admin Companion novel.
Yeah, I can't get enough of it myself.
It's all good.
Yeah, it is. So, hey, do you mind if I come in and talk to you a little bit about it? Yeah. So why would you be reading this?
Well, it's not only is it a riveting book, we're actually in a point in time on the calendar that SMS 2003 is approaching what's called end of life for mainstream support.
And what does that mean, practically or otherwise?
Yeah, it means a couple of things to a customer who's using SMS 2003 today. First of all, it means that there will be no more changes to the product. SMS 2003 will no longer be accepting DCRs, or design change requests. These are changes to functionality or features of the product, so that will cease. We're also going to be no longer providing non-security hotfix support for customers unless they're enrolled in the extended support program. And essentially the product is going to be no longer provided as support, as a supported platform. Updates and things like that won't happen for it. So it's actually a really important time for an SMS customer to be aware of these changes.
Okay. Well, so what are we doing to try to help customers make this transition?
Yeah, so a couple of things, and on kind of two levels. The first level is that we've had SMS in the market now for must be 7 or 8 years, and there's thousands of customers using it. But we've also had Configuration Manager 2007, its subsequent release, in market now for almost 4 years. And Config Manager 07 was at the engineering level, specifically designed to help an SMS customer migrate up to Config Manager. So on an engineering level, we've actually spent a lot of time in Config Manager to help an SMS customer migrate and give the considerations to their site infrastructure and client management in that process.
Okay. Sounds like then it's probably a good time to begin to really take a serious look at Config Manager if people have not done so.
Yeah. So another part of that is also that, so on the engineering side there's the one aspect. We've also been collecting resource information. So from like the product marketing side, the product management side, and our customers and our different communities, we've also been building a lot of content to help a customer who's on SMS 2003 today learn about Config Manager and help them plan the deployment of the product, learn about the new features, the evolutions of capabilities. And so we've been collecting all that as well for like probably the last 6 to 8 months now.
So the website should probably be changing as a result, right?
The website is changing, yeah. So Microsoft.com/smserver, the famous homepage of anybody who's been using SMS for a period of time knows about that homepage. That website is going to evolve into a migration portal. And we've been spending a lot of time with a couple of different teams around the campus here in Redmond to collect information into that one experience where we can find hands-on or instructor-led labs or hands-on labs that are virtual-based in TechNet, podcasts, webcasts, blogs, planning and design content, white papers, data sheets, any form of content that you guys out there have been using in the past that's related between SMS 03 and Config Man 07. We've tried to get into that one place.
So that stuff will still be there, and we'll try to just make it more discoverable.
That's right. Yeah, most of it's actually already online today.
Yeah.
But it's been fairly buried, admittedly, inside of the TechNet documentation library, and so we're going to try and put it all in one place for you.
So why else would it be important for customers to migrate off of SMS at this time?
Yeah. So SMS is a great product. As I mentioned, it's been used by a lot of customers for a long time. But the industry has evolved, and we absolutely recognize that. There are new trends in the industry that are happening. There are things like virtualization, mobility, new workers working in new ways. Our friends in the Windows 7 group have really helped us, share that message out there that people can be productive anywhere, outside the corporate network. Security continues to be a trend that is a big challenge for customers to remain ahead of the curve on that and reduce security exploits and security issues. So there's a couple of ways there, and then also from the cost perspective, we've gone through a couple of years of really challenging cost models for organizations out there to justify work, and so cost is definitely a factor, and any way that an organization can reduce their cost of running Windows, running servers, running clients, it has become something of interest, and so we're seeing a lot of requests to help organizations reduce their cost of business in IT, They sometimes have just been told their budgets have been reduced,
right,
or people have gone away.
uh-huh.
And so any kind of place we can add centralized automation and add flexible remote management scenario support is going to be helpful for customers.
Well, speaking of cost reduction, there's also the connection with virtualization as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. Virtualization, a huge trending topic right now in the industry, and it's not just on the server side. It's not just about data centers and servers there. The desktop, the client side has a very interesting collection of virtualization technologies, whether those be things like complete desktop virtualization, or it might be just application virtualization. These are significant cost-saving opportunities. And they're also assisting us in migration to new platforms like Windows 7.
Well, is it the case, though, that those people who are on SMS, they would not be in a good position to take advantage of virtualization technologies?
Not as much as a ConfigMan customer. Like if we looked at SMS 2003, there was application virtualization integration at a certain level. When we had SMS out there, we actually had some partners who were doing app virtualization. A lot of that technology has been incorporated through some acquisition, in fact, with Softricity, into Config Manager 07. So now in the box we have AppV happening right next to full application install. So in many ways we've actually really improved that by streamlining the consoles and the technology from a couple of clients to one product inside of the client experience.
Cool. Anything else that customers should know about this?
Well, I think it's an important time to consider your management platform if you're looking at the new technologies around Windows Server 2008 R2, things like branch cache, direct access, any kind of virt technologies there. If you're looking at things like Windows 7 or mobility style scenarios, really Config Manager 07 is a great platform to consider, and we're hoping that the website will be a place that you can find everything you need that will help you migrate to that platform. And if it's not there, tell us, let us know. We've got the blog flying out there. You can email us directly. You can email me, Jeff W.E., Jeffwe, at Microsoft.com, and tell us what you need to help you migrate. We need to know that.
You're also an active tweeter, or Twitterer. I'm not even sure what the term is anymore.
Twitterer?
But you like to use Twitter as well, so customers can find you on Twitter too.
Yeah, social media is a place that we're finding a lot of interaction opportunities with customers. Things like Twitter and blogging can help us provide different types of content, things like multimedia content, whether it be audio, video interviews like this. It could be screen demos or virtual demos of the products in action. And then that kind of leads us over also to our online lab experience, where organizations can sit there on their own time on demand and watch and walk through scripted lab experiences of the new products like Config. So yeah, the social media is a real interesting avenue to interact with customers, no question.
And I noticed that you've got this interesting kind of button pinned to your sweater. What is that?
Oh, well, that's Wally. Yeah, Wally, our migration expert. He's well known in the industry, and he's always with us no matter what we're doing. So
cool.
Wally Mead, yeah, definitely a migration asset for us.
All right, just one of many resources that we have available for people on this site. Okay, well, hey, thanks very much for your time, and let me let you get back to your reading here.
My riveting novel, yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
All right, cool.